So let's just jump right into this tutorial. To start things off, I'm going to spray the face using my MAC Fix Plus. And here I'm going to go in with my M.U.F.E Step 1 Equalizer Primer, and this one is the Smoothing Primer. I did my brows off camera, so here I'm going to be showing my Anastasia Beverly Hills dipbrow pomade in the shade Chocolate. I'm going to be priming the eyes using my Urban Decay Primer Potion as usual. And to set that primer, I'm going in with Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. So I'm placing this all over the lid, all the way up to the brows. As my transition color, I'm going in with Creme Brulee as usual, and I'm putting this a little above the crease and in the crease. Now to deepen up the outer part of the eye just a bit, I'm going in with Barcelona Beach, also from Makeup Geek. And as you can see, I'm concentrating this color mostly on the outer part. The remainder on the brush, I'm dragging it all the way to the inner part of the eye. Now going in with this color tattoo from Maybelline. This is the shade Bad to the Bronze. I'm placing this all over the lid, not exceeding the crease. This is going to be our base for the color that we're about to put over it. Now going in with a old palette. This is a Naked Tree palette from Urban Decay. We're going to be taking the shade Mugshot and putting that all over the base you just placed it down. And here I'm using the brush that came with the palette. Now going in with the shade Nooner. We're going to be using this to help blend that shadow we just placed down and to add a little bit more depth into the crease. And here I'm just pretty much blending the lid color a bit. And this is the brush from the palette as well. Going in with the color Strange from the palette, we're going to be using that as our highlight shade. So I'm going to place it under the brows, and very little I'm going to bring it down into the crease to help blend the crease colors. And here I'm using my first blending brush, and this is just to mesh the two colors together, the crease color and the brow bone highlight color. Here I'm going in with one of my favorite foundations right now. This is the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I'm in the shade Caramel. Placing that all over the face. Spray my brush with some Fix Plus, and then just pretty much buffing this foundation into the skin. Here I'm going in with my Naked Skin Concealer from Urban Decay. This is in the shade Medium Neutral. So I'm just going to be using this as my highlight shade. So under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the Cupid's bow, and the chin. This is a great concealer. I didn't want to jump on this stupid bandwagon thing, but it's really good. It blends so easily, as you can see. And here I'm busting out a brand new beauty blender, and it's damp, and that's what I'm going to use to blend that concealer out. Now going in with my MAC Prep and Prime Loose Translucent Powder. I'm going to be using this to set all the concealer that I just placed down. So under the eyes, the bridge of the nose, the forehead, the Cupid's bow, and the chin. This is just to ensure that your concealer stays in place and it does not crease on you throughout the day. And I'm just using a big stippling brush to brush away the excess powder. Going in with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, taking the darkest shade from the palette, and I'll be using that to contour. As you do, in the end of the video, you will notice that you're hardly seeing my contour, blush, highlight. That was done on purpose. I really wanted this look to be concentrated on the lips mostly and the eyes. So that's why all over else it's very light. Here I'm just doing some baking, so I'm just putting some powder right under my contour. This is the Graftopia powder in Banana Cream Pie. And now I'm going in with a new product. This is the e.l.f. blush palette, and this one I believe is in light. My thoughts on this palette, I love it a lot. It's very pigmented. You just need a very little bit when you're using it, and I highly recommend it. Now going in with my Hourglass palette, I'm not sure what's the name of that shade. I will list it on the screen, but I'm using that as my highlight shade. As you can see, it's very subtle, and that's what I was going for. So I'm putting it on the higher points of the cheeks, the bridge of the nose, the cupid bow, and the forehead. Now here I'm just brushing off the powder that I used to bake and blending everything else in together. Now going in with this LA Girl black eyeliner, I'm just placing this on the lower lash line, and then we're going to be going in with the shade Mugshot and then just blend that liner out. Oh, and I did do lashes and my wing liner off camera. The lashes are the Demi Wispies from Ardell. And for lips, this is Soul from Colored Raine. It's a liquid lipstick, and I lined the outer part of the lips using Raisin from Revlon. That's it. That's the end of the tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't. And until my next one, I'll see you guys later.